Warning, the following is entirely satirical and should not be taken as truth or fact. Styles Rebel Radio and the Rebel Podcast do not own any copyrighted material that may be included in this broadcast. Viewer discretion is advised.
I think that you lead a call center scam ring.
Suspend the show right now.
You're gonna zipline directly into the harpoon?
Yeah.
What do you know about planes?
I know a lot about planes.
Buckle in, dude. It's gonna suck.
Put your hand on the screen.
How did they find out? Who was the one?
This show has gotten infinitely more gay.
The mystical land of New Jersey.
I don't understand how the laws in this country work anymore.
Welcome to the Rebel Radio Show. My mic was turned off, and it's also turned up pretty high in the headphones.
Let me tell you, I'm pretty high in my headphones right now.
You always are.
On Shaney, it's the board with Jules.
Hey,
I really tried hard
it's
too.
the board with Jules.
I tried my darndest. So you guys
I'm Style, by the way. 216-859-869. That's the Rebel Radio Show on WSRR Radio. Saving the underground music scene. We're brought to you by Synergy Music Studio, GenericClothes.com, and Hellbender Vinyl. You can listen to us anywhere you go with the Live 365 app. Pair us with your car stereo, smart speaker, headphones, or anything that connects to Bluetooth. Not a fucking Chromebook, by the way.
No, fuck Chrome.
I don't want
in the
anything.
future,
yeah.
everything is Chrome.
It's not. Let me tell you why that's wrong real quick. I bought a new fucking laptop. So we have this old HP laptop that if you
kicking, baby.
if you watch on the simulcast live every Monday on YouTube on WSR Radio, there's this old white HP laptop. It's a little Chromebook that Shane uses.
The goat.
And I've had it since 2018, and the thing is completely bricked. It's terrible.
Mhm.
You can't download anything on it. It can't even be reset because for some reason, despite it being wiped clean, there's no room to reset it.
She's a beaut. She
And
runs like a dream.
And
all we use it for is Google.
Yeah, all we use it for is Google, and every time we turn on, it tells you that you can't update, and it makes you click on the can't update
Yeah.
screen.
Did you try putting the picture of me holding the Loot Llama? Did you try setting that as the wallpaper for the Chromebook? Because that has been the wallpaper for this for quite a while.
Yeah.
So maybe that has something to do with them. I have magical powers and
This
the
new
lock
Chromebook
screen.
that I
Yeah.
bought, and today's the first day we've used it or tried to use it.
Tried to.
We can't even get it to load more than one Google page, so I'm not gonna bog it down with the background.
Yeah, and it was
fair.
being glitchy up on the screen.
Yeah, so I bought I know I'm cutting into our time now.
Break down the fourth wall, dude.
Full transparency, bought this Acer Chromebook a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, to replace the one that Shane uses.
Mm-hmm.
Despite it being a Chromebook, does not cast to the Chromecast at all. Cannot do it. I've tried for 2 years to cast the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we use this to monitor the live stream. Have this brand new one I bought today. We tried today for the first time. It casts, but everything is super low quality. You can't
Very pixelated.
even
can't
read
change
it.
the resolution, can't read it. And then it can't load more than one tab. So I'm going to send it back, and we're going to stop talking about laptops, but fuck Chromebooks.
We're gonna Office Space curb stomp like how they did the copy machine.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that to the Chromebooks.
I hate Chrome OS.
You're telling me that computer wouldn't even load Pornhub?
Oh.
Wow, nice segue. Go ahead, tell me why Pornhub. By the way, the tab on the screen just says Pornhub.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
And I was very afraid to click on this when I came in.
Honestly, you had it connected to the screen up here, the big screen,
Yeah,
for everybody before I was typing my stories in.
yeah.
And I was scared just to type Pornhub, and you guys see that. And
That's funny.
Are you okay over there, Jules?
But it didn't autofill, did it?
No.
Look at that.
So,
We're not watching porn on
look
the
at
on
you.
the,
Good,
on the
clean
WSR
Christians.
PCs.
Anyway, Pornhub released the top relative searches for each state for the election night. However,
Ooh la la.
Pornhub is currently blocked in Alabama, Arkansas, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Mississippi, Montana, Nebraska, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Texas, Utah, and Virginia. So those
Really?
14 states did not get.
Really?
Yes.
Mississippi. All right.
I mean, I understand Utah because that's where the Mormons are. The rest of them surprised me, especially Alabama. I'm
That's
sure they have
fair.
cousins.com or something though that they
Yeah,
can go
buddy.
to. Shout out to everyone listening in
Yeah.
Alabama
Mm-hmm.
But
and
anyway,
your cousins.
Maine, their top search was ass to mouth.
There you go.
That's about right.
New Hampshire was age gap.
Oh, I hate
Oh.
that.
That's weird.
Yep. Vermont was best friend.
Okay.
It's still kind of weird, but all right. It's better than the other two.
Massachusetts.
Welcome to
was,
kink shaming the fucking
yeah.
segment.
Massachusetts was huge boobs.
Nice.
Yo.
Massive, huge tits.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Connecticut, lactating.
Oh.
There you go.
Uh,
Milky.
District of Columbia, co-worker.
Hang on. Wait. So these are the top results from election night.
Hmm.
Why are any of these prevalent to
Oh.
election night?
I mean,
That's because Florida's top search was MAGA.
oh, that's interesting.
What classifies pornography as MAGA? What needs to be included to get in that subgenre?
Probably big red hat.
Orange people.
Nothing else. A big red hat and a whole lot of nothing else on your body.
I hope it wasn't even porn. It's just like how people upload like gaming streams to Pornhub
Yeah.
and shit. It's just like an election speech.
The live
It's just the
election
RNC.
updates
Yeah.
on Pornhub.
Dude, probably. I feel like I've seen crazy shit on porn, like things that aren't
Yeah?
porn on Pornhub before.
Tell me about the crazy shit you've seen on Pornhub, Shane.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Like, I feel like people have been like
That's a clip.
streaming 2K.
Oh, yeah.
On Pornhub.
Yeah. Well, there's the one guy who I think he started on Twitch and got banned on Twitch, but he would stream UFC pay-per-views
Mm-hmm.
and act like he was playing and like label it as like UFC 3 or some shit
Mm-hmm.
and act like he was playing and really everyone's just watching the pay-per-view for free. And I think he got banned on Twitch from doing that and started doing it on Pornhub
You're seeing
as like exclusive pay-per-view.
shit that isn't porn on Pornhub. People are going to the polls on Pornhub. Hell yeah.
I guess.
So why are people watching porn on? I mean, I guess it's America. We do what we
That's
want.
fair,
here,
yeah, yeah.
But
I saw something the other day, just because this is brought up, and I almost brought it in. North Korean soldiers were given access to the internet for the first time,
yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
And
and they
got
got
addicted to
they
porn.
got super hooked on porn.
and now they're not allowed back in North Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, dudes. You like porn way too much.
yeah.
That's kind of.
I was gonna bring that story in, so that's funny we're talking about. Yeah, apparently, like North Korean soldiers, for some reason, were allowed internet access, and like
That's so interesting.
I'm sure the reason that they weren't allowed back in wasn't because they were addicted to porn, but because they first experienced the open world of communication
Yeah.
and was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
not what we have.
Yeah, they probably got a glimpse of the outside world, got super hooked on porn accidentally,
Yeah.
and then were not allowed back in North Korea because they know that North Korea is a big scam.
With no porn.
Yeah, with no porn. Yeah,
The two biggest factors of why they
they
didn't want
probably
to go
all
back.
willingly didn't want to go back.
No, yeah, no. I
They're like,
hope not.
They're like, subject myself back to that shit?
Do you, think
Hell
Nor- do you think
no.
North Korea is a cult? Like, can you consider all of North Korea a cult?
No, I
'Cause they
think
don't
just
know.
have a dictator.
But they don't know any better. Like,
yeah,
they have
because
like
they're
three,
because their leaders want it to be that way.
but like, it's very cult-esque of like,
Yeah,
if you grow up in
That's a dictator. A dictator is just a big cult.
hang on, 'cause
Like the biggest form
listen,
of cult possible.
Hitler was a dictator,
Yeah, big cult.
but the Nazis knew everything else about the outside world. Like, they weren't like, yeah, we have the right way because we're the only ones with freedom and America hates us. That's not what the Nazis thought.
I mean,
They had
based
leaders
on the
before Hitler.
propaganda that they were shown, that probably is what they believe.
But they were able to, like, I mean, they didn't have the internet.
Yeah, but like people in North Korea definitely like they're being propaganded. People in North Korea are being propaganded hard. So yeah, you could say this is like a cult, but I think
But the-
dictators that's the biggest form of
But the
cult.
reason I ask is because, like, people who grow up in North Korea and have no, like, concept of the outside world
Sure.
will, like, when I've seen them advocate for North Korea as, like, oh, it's a great place and we're taken care of so well,
Right.
simply because they're told that.
Well,
And, like,
not
even
because they're
once they
told
get to
that.
the outside world, they're like, oh, no, our way is better because
they don't have like outside
Porn.
they don't have outside concept of world. They only know the borders of North Korea. So porn, pretty much. Don't watch fucking porn or you won't be allowed in North Korea.
I mean,
That's kind of the big takeaway.
I don't know if that's really a good advocacy against porn then.
Because listen, you
'Cause
are
I don't wanna
allowed
be
in
in North Korea.
You're allowed in North Korea.
Me?
If you get, yeah, sure. If you get in,
I think that's their whole thing is you're not allowed, unless you're Dennis Rodman or Trump. I don't think you're allowed in North Korea.
I think you're allowed in North Korea. I think if you want to get into North Korea, man.
I think it's funny that Dennis Rodman won't talk about that now.
He was very open about being friends with.
He went there 3 times.
We also like what the fuck was that Seth Rogen movie?
The Internship.
Yeah, or no, The Interview.
Interview. Same fucking movie.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The Internship is that's Google. That's the Google
It's
movie.
oh yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Everything is run by Google. We're gonna be taken down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they like fully made fun of North Korea and that like completely
Yeah,
throughout
they
that
said
movie.
they're gonna kill. It's not Kim Jong Un in that movie. It's some
Yeah,
other
yeah.
name, isn't it?
No, I think it's Kim Jong Un.
Do they just
Yeah, I think they
parody Kim Jong Un?
I think they straight up name him.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be on Netflix and then they took it, or maybe it was supposed to be in theaters and then they took it out of theaters because people were worried that North Korea was gonna like fuck around.
Well, yeah. Why would you do that?
Because Seth Rogen and James Franco were some funny guys back in the day.
Were they though?
Yeah, I think so.
I think James Franco was funny.
Whoa.
I don't think Seth Rogen was funny.
You're always.
I'm
you're
not
always
advocating for James
trying to
Franco.
advocate for the people that get into trouble with like sexual shit.
No, I'm not.
You're like, oh, Drake Bell's not a bad guy.
Drake Bell's not a bad guy.
Oh,
It's been proven he's not a bad guy. However, I'm not advocating for James Franco's personal life. I'm just advocating that he's funnier than Seth Rogen. Harry from Spider-Man?
hilarious.
Fucking
Comedic
gold.
genius. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, in retrospect,
When he goes, "You killed my father."
yeah,
Spider-Man.
when he tastes the blood.
He's literally Willem Dafoe's son.
Yeah, yeah. He kind of is
Who else can lay claim to that?
Willem Dafoe's son.
Does Willem Dafoe have kids?
Probably no. He's definitely living that bachelor life.
He
Wait,
has a wife.
there were some states that we didn't get to that I want to talk about.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
California was looking up thick and curvy. Georgia had a great interest in panties, and you mentioned this one, Jules, before we went on, and I like it. Pennsylvania was looking up tushy videos. That's pretty
I hate
good.
that. What was it? 13-year-olds in Pennsylvania
What's
sneaking
up?
online.
What's up with the 14 states? Not allowed.
My question is,
Not allowed to look up porn on election
Well,
night.
my-
Sorry, buddy.
I don't think it's just election night. I think it's in general.
Oh, well, what the hell?
I don't. I want to know if it's just Pornhub.
Also, like,
Like, are other sites banned?
that was exactly like
Can you do that?
these. You know, there's some Alabama motherfuckers who are like finding loopholes, and
Yeah, it's called Surfshark.
oh
Yeah, they changed their
Yeah.
VPN.
We're not sponsored by Surfshark. We were once. We'd never made
But-
any money off
But
this.
we'd
though.
like to.
No,
All right.
we could if we wanted to. It's not hard. Everyone and their fucking mother has a VPN. Watch any YouTube video.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm not.
Colorado was looking up No Nut November.
What? How does that help you?
Why would you look that up on a porn site?
Yeah. How does? What is?
That's not a. All right, whatever.
It seems very counterproductive, doesn't it?
Different strokes for different folks.
Literally. Literally. Unless
Yeah.
you're in Alabama, Texas,
State
Utah,
by state.
Idaho, Indiana, North Carolina. Come on, guys.
North Kakalaki.
Texas.
Buck up. All right. Man up.
Are there any other ones that have to do with election night, or is it just Florida?
Just
yeah, what's up
Florida.
with Florida being weird about MAGA? Like,
Is it because he was there?
it's election night. I get that.
But
Oh,
why are you looking it up?
I didn't know that he was there. Maybe.
But why are you looking it up on Pornhub? Yeah, you think all these came from Mar-a-Lago? You think they're just all there at the after
Vividly,
party?
yeah.
They're like, we got to check the SEO. We got to make sure he's trending everywhere, right, guys? Pump the SEO.
Come on, guys.
Front page of every site. We need this.
Yeah, Florida would be the ones. This is just some average Florida shit. What's the deal with
Florida man activities?
What's the deal with Florida always doing some weird shit,
What's
man?
the deal with Florida?
Really though, they're always being weirdos. There's always a Florida man. Where's the Connecticut man?
We have a
know?
decent amount of listeners from Florida. 216-859-8699. Have you looked up MAGA on an adult site? Because I haven't yet.
I'm Jeff Stritch. Catch Strictly Stritch weekdays at 8 a.m. on WSRR Radio or Listen to the podcast on Pandora, Spotify, or Apple Music. Very important that he put Pandora first on the list.
Hi, this is Melissa,
And hey, it's Matt.
coming at you from Synergy Music Studio.
We are a recording and production studio located on the south side near Chicago.
Check us out online at synergymusicstudio.com. We offer recording, mixing, and mastering.
And follow us on Instagram at Synergy Music Studio. Rock hard.
Hey, Style here, and I want to take a minute to talk to you about Hellbender Vinyl, a proud supporter of local and independent music and a proud supporter of WSRR Radio. Hellbender Vinyl is one of America's most trusted custom vinyl pressing plants. Located in Upper Lawrenceville on Butler Street, Hellbender is Pittsburgh's first and only vinyl record pressing plant and is here to help local bands and artists get their albums onto vinyl. Hellbender Vinyl offers vinyl record pressings to ensure that albums don't just end up as a bunch of ones and zeros floating around somewhere on the internet. So, if you're interested in giving your album a physical release, you can visit hellbendervinyl.com to start the conversation today. Plus, every customer at Hellbender Vinyl receives 5 free test presses to review at no additional cost. Hellbent on quality, hellbent on service, hellbendervinyl.com.
Attention, have you or your family members been affected by ESPN and their boring hot takes or their repetitive programming? If so, you are not entitled to compensation, but you may be entitled to join WSRR Radio at 10 a.m. on Mondays to hear new episodes of Cleveland's newest sports talk show, Behind Enemy Lines.
Whoever's the owner of the gray sedan, you left the Rebel Radio show playing.
Welcome back to the Rebel Radio Show, brought to you by Hellbender Vinyl out of Pittsburgh, PA. They're one of America's most trusted vinyl record pressing plants. So if you want to make your next album release something special, maybe something for the holidays, go to hellbendervinyl.com. Every customer at Hellbender Vinyl gets 5 free additional test presses at no additional charge as well. So once again, that's hellbendervinyl.com. 216-859-8699 is the number to text into this show or any other. It's time to talk about your poop. Freak out.
Is it like, do you call it poop or turd or number 2 or shit?
Most of the time I say I have to shit. I'm not going to lie to you.
Do you ever say Hershey squirt?
Not anymore.
Well, not after the incident.
Not after I experienced the real Hershey squirts.
Yeah. It becomes less funny when
When it's about trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma dumping.
Oh.
To be exact.
Oh, that is some real trauma dumping.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah, dumping is another one. What are some other good poop?
A
deuce.
Pinching a loaf.
Pinching a loaf.
Pinching a loaf's a classic.
Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Dropping the kids off at the pool.
Yeah. So many good poop
Duking.
analogies. Duking.
Duking.
I like that.
Hey, what do you call going poop? 216-859-8699.
Just in public the other day, I heard someone say, I got to take a number 2. I thought that was really good.
I think number 2 is the best subtle way to go
it's
about it.
Really, like, it's PG and everyone gets it, and yeah.
Yeah. I'm not like people that are in public or like at a restaurant and you're like sitting down with a group of friends at a restaurant, right? And someone goes, will you excuse me? I got to go poopy. I'm not there for that. So if you're that person, stop.
I don't know. If I'm in public, I think I just say, like,
I'm
going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. All right,
for a long time.
I stand up and say, I'm going to shit my pants right now if I don't get out of here.
You know what is funny, though? I used to say, because I would never say something like that about pooping, but I did used to say, man, I have to piss like a racehorse.
Yeah, that's good.
And
See, people like hearing about piss.
Yeah, right. They're like, all right, that's cool. Go,
it's funny,
dude.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, damn, I have to shit like a mule. They're like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You fucking weirdo.
I don't think shit like a mule is a saying.
Dude, let me tell you. Until you've experienced it.
You gotta fuck around with the sayings. Like, man, I really gotta come like a racehorse right now.
Yeah.
What?
They come like a mule.
What kind of Kentucky Derby are you going to, buddy?
Oh, the best kind.
Looking up MAGA.
I got a shit like a spider right now.
Anyway.
All right. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I fucked around.
I think after October we've been on a slope.
yeah.
It's gotten a lot more relaxed.
Yeah, we're glad to be back, guys.
All right, why are we talking about poop, Jules?
Because there's an AI toilet that takes pictures of your poop and like logs it for your health.
Logs. That's a good
Hey, a log. Gotta drop a log.
one. I don't like this. AI toilet is the last thing we need with AI.
I wonder how easy it is to hack.
So, that's really ironic. Artificial intelligence tool being developed by Duke scientists. Come on, guys. You had Poopy on the brain.
The University of Poop basketball team. Come
Makes
on,
sense.
guys. Yeah.
Okay, so
Duke's going all the way this year in March Madness.
AI tool being developed by Duke scientists can be added to the standard toilet to help analyze patient stool and give gastroenterologists the information they need to provide appropriate treatment for chronic issues such as IBD and IBS. So that's
if you have
gross.
irritable bowel syndrome, you know. You don't need the toilet to tell you.
Yeah, you don't need a picture.
You can see and feel.
You don't need a picture to confirm that you have IBS.
I don't know what the point of okay, if they had this in the hospital, like one, as like, hey,
all right, go
there's
use
something,
the
use the special toilet.
Yeah,
it's like a CAT scan, right? You use
that
it
would
like
be
that.
really interesting.
Instead of like people collecting their poop at home to bring to the hospital, you just shit in their toilet.
Instead of asking for a stool sample, you just poop.
And then it can go like right into a baggie or something like that. That can be like ironed shut.
Or a strainer.
Oh, a strainer, and then someone's foot can just mush it through.
Yeah, waffle it down in there. No, like if it was used as that, I would understand it. But these are being commercially sold as like you can put this in your house, and it takes a picture of your poop.
I believe so.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't want that.
That does.
If I'm having a tummy issue, I know.
That does seem like an invasion of privacy. If like I'm over someone's house and I'm like, all right, guys, I gotta deuce like a mule.
Yeah, shit like a spider.
Yeah, I gotta shit like a spider.
8 legs on the walls.
Yeah. And the host doesn't, or hostess doesn't tell me that they have a shit picture taker, a butthole picture taker.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it getting your butt in there?
It is 100%. There's no way that it's not getting your.
It's got to cover a wide surface.
It probably has a flash.
It has a flash, huh?
Probably.
That's terrifying.
To get a quality picture.
Yeah, what if you're pooping at night?
Just a and then like a flash flies up from the toilet.
Yeah.
A flash of light flies up from the toilet. Oh no!
It's like the old flash bulbs. It's like big flash and then makes a sound and everything.
Do you have access to these pictures? Like,
I would assume that there's an app.
Yeah, probably.
I would assume that there's probably
you
some
gotta
kind
pair
of
your toilet with the app.
Yeah, app or maybe
you have to warn people that you have a picture taking toilet.
There's gonna be a sign posted.
Maybe it just goes directly to the scientists.
I don't think that's how it works.
Like it's just an email. They wake up in the morning to check their email. Like 3 fat shits.
Busy night.
Like, damn, got my work cut out for me today.
Someone was on the overnight, huh?
Well, it's AI, so it uses all the information that it knows about poop to scan the pictures itself and tell you what's going on.
You look at one, you're like, this is a scientific breakthrough.
We can't talk about
you
poop.
get a medal for your shit.
Oh, let me tell you. I could. We won't. We won't. But I could.
We won't. We've been doing it for 20 minutes.
I'm sorry, guys. I've really derailed the show right from the jump today.
Yeah, that's so AI is wrong about everything in general on Google.
No, I agree.
However, we do have an AI assist on Google now. As much shit as I gave Google, if you type in WSR Radio or what is or who is WSR Radio, it does bring up our stuff and the AI recommend. So that's cool. Other than that, every other use of Google is terrible. Other than us.
That, I hate Google.
Yeah, other than us and all of our sponsors, it's terrible.
So this is used medically, obviously. I would assume that... I want to assume that this isn't something that you can buy and take home.
I hope not.
But,
I really do.
I mean, they're making more and more smart toilets.
Imagine.
Oh, so it's the whole toilet. It's not even just a device that you strap on.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
You doing some Florida searches over there?
Dude, maybe.
Devices you strap on?
Yeah, toilet strap-on device.
Imagine 20 years you call a plumber and you're like, I can't get to flush, it won't go down. And you're like, well, is it paired?
Uh-huh.
He's like, you gotta repair it.
Did you
Is
link
it connected to your Wi-Fi?
Did you turn it off and turn it back on?
Imagine the toilet bogging down your Wi-Fi.
Hold the flush button down for 30 seconds.
Can't play Fortnite. My toilet's taking up too much fucking...
Took a fast shit earlier. Fortnite, the Wi-Fi is out.
It's taking up too many gigs to flush this damn thing.
I pooed like a spider earlier. Wi-Fi is down.
Took out the whole neighborhood's internet on that one. Sorry, guys.
Oh God, what is the world? What is the world going to?
The AI toilet's only for number ones.
Pretty soon, they're only gonna let the AI robots shit in the AI toilets. It's gonna cost like $39.99 to take a whiz. I hate the future, guys. Fuck me.
I hate the AI toilet. Of all the things that we've talked about with AI, and like as
this
scary
is
as they have been, this is
definitely
the
the
worst.
And also, I feel like we're underplaying how like this could. I mean, I guess probably realistically, I'm trying to be the realist.
Someone could hack your poop.
Someone could hack your poop, but this isn't probably going to be in a house. No one in their right mind is going to
be in someone's house.
I feel like it's going to be in someone's house. A
People-
proctologist's house.
Not-
This is like
he'd love it.
I would assume
He
that
could do his own job.
I put this on the same level as like some medical grade equipment.
Medical
you know?
ass, exactly.
No, but like some medical grade equipment
Right.
that like only doctors
That's
have
what I'm saying.
permits to buy and shit like that.
Like an optometry machine.
Yeah.
Like no one has a, what's it called when they spray
a CAT scan.
Not that. What's it called when they spray the air in your eyes? Glaucoma test. No one has a glaucoma test in their house. Like that, I would assume that this is what that's. You're not going to the dentist to scan your poop.
Right. It's going to be that kind of thing where like it's only
Or the eye doctor.
It might only be in hospitals or something like that.
I would hope. I really would. But something tells me this is going to be in someone's house.
I hate when my dentist tells me I have glaucoma.
Couldn't let that go, huh?
I had to think of something to say. Because I didn't want to let it go.
Clearly, you don't have the Walmart insurance policy, buddy.
Dude, I'm a Walmart Premium Pass member.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah,
No self-checkout for me.
Yeah.
Self-diagnosed glaucoma. I go to the self-use glaucoma machine.
I just look
Twice a week.
I just look in the mirror. Those bitches are fucked up.
Just gotta blow them out twice a week.
Can't see shit. They're all bubbly and going everywhere.
I can't wait for one of us to have glaucoma. It's probably gonna be me.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be dual glaucoma. We're gonna duel for glaucoma.
I mean, we can't see the screen already with that fucking Chromebook. So, no, I hate this. And yeah, no, like you said, someone could hack this. Anything connected to the internet can always be hacked. And imagine like someone's just using the camera to look at your butt.
Yeah.
Or any of your guests, but I
Yeah.
feel like this is very horrible if you have like children or.
Again, I don't think that this is gonna be in a house, dude. For that,
But I mean,
exact
realistically, I feel like a lot of people would like this.
Or it will be like a special toilet in a special room that you keep only to yourself.
For medical emergencies.
Yeah, for medical emergencies, poop in this toilet. Like if you know for a fact that you have chronic IBS.
But you know that. You don't need a diagnosis.
And your
You
toilet
also
can just sync right up to your doctor's email. That'd be sick.
That's not how it works, Shane.
That would be how it works.
Or what if it analyzes it and tells you what to do to make it better?
It's a text message. You just get a picture.
It charges you too.
$39.99.
Message and data rates may apply.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Toilet message and data rates may apply. 216-859-8699. Do not send us pictures of your poop.
Please.
I'm the Pidge. Time isn't real. Oh, wait, this is the wrong show. I'm talking about the Pigeonhole, everybody. Comes out once a month. Send some stuff into the Styles Rebel Radio Discord page. I will give my such beautiful 2 cents on it. I know you guys care so much for give me some slack. I like doing this.
Imagine spending hundreds of dollars of your own money to advertise a massive corporation. Now imagine that same corporation using your money to pay a public figure to sell a product back to you. Unfortunately, you don't have to imagine. Corporate product placement is the monopoly of the clothing industry as we know it. That's where GenericClothes.com comes in. Stick it to these big brand clothing cunts by wearing something straight and to the point. GenericClothes.com's got you covered and lets you have a laugh at their expense. Nobody cares about the details. Get to the point. With shirts like floral pattern, trademark logo, music band, and more. Once again, that's GenericClothes.com.
Hey everyone, Shaney here, the host of that show, Off Air. Check me out 3 p.m. weekdays on WSRR, Styles Rebel Radio.
All right, campers, welcome back to the Rebel Podcast. For those of you who skipped forward, not cool, dudes.
Shane, you like radio?
I can't feel it necessarily, but when I'm here, I'll tell you, something's flowing through me, pal.
When
poop.
you're here, we're family.
Yeah.
When you're here, you're here.
Yeah. It's poop. It is poop.
It's poop. You gotta go poop, is what it is.
I gotta go, poo like a spider. All right, we're done with that bit. That horse is dead.
Hey, Shane, you like radio?
Yeah, sometimes.
How about the best variety of local and independent artists all in one place on WSRR Radio?
I fucked that up.
Yeah. You can take it anywhere you go, anywhere you are with the Live 365 app. And you can also communicate with all the shows via the WSRR Radio Discord server. WSRRadio.com, get you there. Or give us a call or text at 216-859-8699. But wait, if you call right now,
oh my God,
you get a free sticker.
I'm dialing right now. I'm dialing.
Limited time
216-859-8699. Okay.
All right, you guys missed it.
Promo's over.
You know who else missed it? TGI Fridays.
Oh.
When's the last time you were at a TGI Fridays?
I've never been to TGI.
Why is it not called TGIF?
Baby back Fridays.
That's not the right restaurant.
I want my Fridays and Fridays and Fridays and Fridays. That's what they sing. I don't know if I've ever been. Actually,
love that
TGI
Fridays.
Because I've only been to Chili's like once or twice. I don't think I've literally ever been to a TGI Fridays.
That's a good move, dude.
Is it?
Yes. As someone who's been to TGI Fridays.
That's very confident.
Yes. And let me tell you a little story about me and Fridays. Let me set the lore.
Okay. Yeah, give me the lore.
About 8 or 9 years old.
Text me the deets.
I was about 8 or 9 years old. Probably peak Fridays years. 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
Probably peak Fridays.
That's when they
years.
were really pumping out the hits.
That's when the family sports bar aesthetic was a big thing.
Oh, you're
like
not
Friendlies.
Wrong. Yeah, Friendlies was huge.
Like what's the one that I'm thinking of?
Applebee's.
Oh, Flanagan's or something.
Oh, yeah, it's like O'Flanagan's, I think.
Yeah, that's when the family sports bar. What do you call it?
Cleats.
Cleats.
Oh,
kind of cleats.
Family sports. I think you
I'm
just
gonna say
call it
family
like
sports bar.
like a family sports bar.
Yeah, the family eatery. That's when those were like popping off, the 2009, 2010 era. Anyway, we went to TGI Fridays, and I got spaghetti at TGI Fridays.
No.
Yeah, that's your first mistake.
First of all, I was like 9. All right, get off my dick.
Spaghetti on a Friday? At Fridays? No.
That's the thing. You can't brand an entire restaurant around one day. What if you go on other days?
There's a.
It's called Thank God It's Fridays, and I'm there on a Monday. And I'm gonna be miserable.
There was a furniture store in Parma. It's not there anymore. But
Tuesday
mornings.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Yeah, I went there one time.
No more Tuesday mornings.
Never again.
We've deleted them from the calendar.
They're gone. No, I went to Fridays when I was like 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
Got spaghetti. Violently ill.
Yeah.
Violently ill. Went back. Like a year later.
The next day. Spaghetti again.
Guess what? Violently ill. No, I went back a couple years later with my dad. Violently ill.
Ugh.
Went there in like 2013, 14, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a TGI Fridays, or at least there used to be, back in their peak,
mm-hmm.
Attached to Cedar Point in Castaway Bay.
What?
There was a TGI Fridays somewhere tucked in there, like by the hotel side. And so we went to a TGI Fridays while we were waiting for something. Got potato skins.
Hell yeah.
Violently ill.
Oh, never mind.
The last time I went to TGI Fridays, there's TGI Fridays down the street here about 2 or 3 years ago. And literally it was like, what else is open? And I went to TGI Fridays with a couple people, and gross, just nasty food. And I completely understand why it doesn't exist.
Were you you were not violently ill though?
I was not for the first time in my life, and I thought about that going in. Of the only time I've had TGI Fridays, I've been violently ill.
See, if I'm walking into a restaurant and the only other times that I can remember being at that restaurant, I also remember being violently ill from that restaurant, I don't know if I'm gonna step foot back in that eatery.
Listen, it's been years.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. They got me once, shame on you. Got me twice, shame on me. Got me 3 times, the fuck's my problem?
I'll tell you what your problem is. You're violently ill.
Yeah. Puking and squirting, shitting like a mule.
Pooping like a spider. But no, TGI Fridays is not the move. It really isn't. And I don't know anyone that's still... Remember Ruby Tuesdays? That's not a thing anymore either.
Yeah.
And that was the same concept as TGI Fridays.
What's up with the weekday restaurants?
Terrible marketing. Terrible marketing.
What did Fridays have like a big special food that you would go there for?
Fridays makes food, like frozen foods. Like you can get the TGI Fridays potato skins and wings,
and you can get
that stuff is fine.
You can get TGI Fridays potato skin.
Yeah, the chips, which are really good.
Yeah, interesting.
They're just not good at doing it themselves.
Huh. Yeah, don't give them a restaurant.
Maybe that's why. Maybe they're cooking that in stores. Like it's literally just their frozen foods. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're going out of business. I thought TGI Fridays was going out of business years ago. They shut down a bunch of them.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't been out of business for years already. I haven't heard from them in a while.
Well,
they haven't hit me up in a while.
Here's the only thing they've said recently. TGI Fridays is in fear of bankruptcy, and they brought this up seemingly out of the blue. I can't imagine anyone was prompted to ask about TGI Fridays, but they brought up the fact that there's currently about $50 million worth of gift cards that are just floating around out there, and they're afraid that they won't be able to come back if people start redeeming them. No one would have been like, let's all get together and use these Fridays gift cards from 20 years ago. No one was thinking about if you have a TGI Fridays gift card, you haven't been thinking about using it.
TGI Fridays only owns 39 restaurants across the U.S.
Okay, so I was reading that. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. It says TGI Fridays, the company that owns 39 of the restaurants.
Okay, so there could be...
Yeah, of the restaurants' chain locations across the U.S.
franchisees.
Yeah, right. So there could be franchisees. So it could be more, but still, you have to guess it's sub 50, probably.
How delusional do you have to be to buy a TGI Fridays franchise?
Dude, you have to be a madman. We should do it. Bring it back. We're bringing it fucking back.
Can you gimmick it however you want?
Oh, you probably,
so like
dude.
Bob's
They don't
Big
give
Boy.
a fuck.
I had a story about Bob's Big Boy I was going to bring in.
Yeah, Frisch's.
Frisch's Foods?
Yeah.
They're gone.
No.
The one that's up here just shut down.
Frisch's is Bob's Big Boy in some places.
Is it?
Yeah. It's either called Frisch's
or... I'm sorry. I'm talking about Fisher Foods.
Yeah, Frisch's. It's
Frisch's, you're right. It's a different thing.
And then there's something like you can name it different Big Boys.
Well, yeah, that's what my point is. Big Boy is the name of the restaurant, not Bob's Big Boy.
Yeah.
Big Boy is different everywhere you go.
We just have a Bob's Big Boy.
Yeah, that's
crazy. Why it's Bob.
Yeah.
Because we have Bob.
But other places aren't Bob's Big Boy.
Yeah, it's like, I remember, Eric, friend of the show, literally, was telling me that in college he had like a Chelsea's Big Boy or something like that.
Yeah, in PA there's like a Ron's Big Boy.
Yeah. It was like a female's name, but it was a blank's Big Boy.
Yeah, you can name it whatever you want.
Right, super interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, but is Bob the general one, or are we just used to it?
No, we're just used to it 110%.
What's your local, number one, do you have a local Big Boy? And number two, what's your local Big Boy restaurant called?
Well, and I think some of them are just Big Boy.
Definitely.
Like, I don't think that they all have sub names like ours do.
Yeah.
Because, I always knew it as Bob's Big Boy, and then Eric went to college, and like on a summer, he came back, and we had that conversation about, oh, there's a Lindsay's Big Boy or something like that.
We should go to a different one.
It'd be really interesting. And again, I think if you go to other states, they're not even called Big Boy. I think they're called Frisch's.
Some states.
Could be.
It's like a Hardee's, Carl's Jr. kind of thing.
I think, yes.
For Checkers rallies.
Right.
For the West Coast people, it's Checkers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you buy TGI Fridays, can you call it like TGIF, or can you call it like TGI Tuesdays?
TGI Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Maybe.
TGI Mondays at 5.
Dude, hopefully.
Let's call it TGI Mondays at 5 through 7.
Yeah, TGI Mondays 5 to 7. Yeah.
Do our
110%.
show there.
It's only
Oh
open.
my gosh.
Only open Mondays 5 to 7. You have to sit through the live Rebel Radio show.
Yeah. But free food the whole time.
You hear
it's
silverware
like a
and dinner plates
free
clanking
spaghetti
in the background.
Free spaghetti.
buffet.
Buffet style?
Yeah, but we just serve unseasoned like noodles.
Yeah.
Cooked noodles.
It's just whatever we
Butter
bring with
noodles.
us. Yeah.
No, not even buttered. Just noodles.
Noodle buffet.
We
This is
boil
some-
them, strain them, put them in a
You
dish.
did say, "Give me the noodles."
This is some AI nightmare of like, hey, make me a buffet, and it's just like one long thing of noodles.
Yeah, that's my kind of buffet.
Anyway, to my point, if you have a TGI Fridays gift card,
Mhm.
you weren't planning on redeeming it.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
No,
It's
probably not.
crazy that there's
No one-
$50 million worth of
Yeah,
TGI
that's
Fridays
like a
gift cards
lot
that
of money in gift cards.
haven't been used.
That's the thing. TGI Fridays is one of those restaurants where I see that as a possibility. You get me like a Cracker Barrel gift card, that might not be somewhere I'm going every day, but I'm like, oh shit, now we have a reason to go to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
If you get me a TGI Fridays gift card, I'm like,
Yeah.
if I'm at a Fridays by happen
Yeah.
chance, I guess I have this now.
Yeah.
But this isn't an excuse for me to eat TGI Fridays.
No, right. That's
That's
how I view
why-
like an IHOP gift
Sure,
card or something
sure.
like that for me.
That's why I like the multiple place gift cards.
Is Fridays on those? It can't be.
I think
right?
so. It has to be on at least one, right?
Maybe.
Not anymore.
Here's the thing, man. Gift cards, I think, are a little overrated. I'm standing up in the courtroom and I'm making my stand. I think
Bad take.
I think gift cards are overrated, and I think gift cards are dumb. Those multiple
Bad take.
those multiple gift cards that are good at like 6 different restaurants and a grocery store, just give me fucking money. Every single
Bad
time, you could have been given
Bad
that
take.
same amount of money, and it would have been just as good.
Bad
And I
take.
know that there might be the angle of like, well, what if it's a novelty place that incentivizes you to go to that place for whatever reason,
Like
or
a
it's
GameStop gift card?
or it's an experience like a
Cedar Point.
like escape room or Cedar Point or something like that.
Bad take.
I don't think so, man. Just give me money and say,
You know, you
hey,
got like a hot take and a cold take. That's a piss take. Piss take, dude.
no, this is a big fat Spider Duke take. All right,
That's a piss take right
Spider
there.
Duke take.
No, gift cards are great.
Shaney with the Spider Duke take.
You can. I don't think you're using gift cards correctly.
There's only one way. I will tell you.
V-Bucks?
There's only one way, and I use them correctly.
You call the elderly.
I call my town elder.
Yeah, and you say, listen.
The fuck do I do with these?
He said, listen, I'm with the IRS, and you're fucked unless you happen to have a TGI Fridays gift card on you.
I'm not gonna become a call center scam
Sounds
person.
like a you problem then.
I'm not doing that. I think that you lead a call center scam ring.
That's what WSR is.
I think you are the leader of it.
The radio's a front.
Yeah, the radio's just
the
a
phone
front.
number. When you call it, we ask for gift card info.
Yeah.
We ask you to go
Yeah.
buy Google Play cards.
There's someone on
Somebody-
the line that waits until you check out with them and give them the.
We keep you on the phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody I know recently, I through somebody else, got a call saying that they won $6 million, gave their bank information, and then they lost all their money.
Oh.
I'm so mad that I don't get those calls anymore. Because I would love to go through a gift card scam and like just lead them on through it. You
Okay,
know?
man. Here's the thing. I don't know. Did I mention the Bahamas thing on air?
Yeah, not on air.
Okay, so my wife and I mentioned, or my wife and I were at the mall a couple months ago, and we filled out this thing for like a free trip for 2 to the Bahamas. We both filled one out, and it was just your name and your phone number.
Your social security, your credit card number,
yeah,
routing number, yeah.
Just the dumb stuff, right? Just the unimportant things. But no, it's just your name and your number, and so we were like, "Fuck it," we filled it out, and I got a text like maybe a month after we filled it out, 2 months after we filled it out, saying like, "Oh, you've won a trip to Bahamas for 2. Like give this number a call and we'll
win.
Yeah, keep you stringing along." And
They said that.
well, you know, they didn't, but I really thought I won, and I looked into it, and it was a complete scam, and I was really debating trying to go forward with it with the mindset of like, I know that this is a scam.
Let's waste their time.
Well, not even that.
No.
What can I get out of it? Because I was reading they do send you on a trip to the Bahamas, but like you pay for the flight down, you pay for the hotel, you pay for
Right.
up until you get to the Bahamas, and then it's like a big marketing
And then
house.
they don't bring you back.
Yeah, and then you're stuck there.
And then you have to buy a timeshare.
But like there were people saying like, oh no, I followed through with it, and they do send you to the Bahamas, but you have to jump through a lot of hoops to do it, and you still have to pay money. So I was like, well, I don't feel like fucking around with that.
But that's not a gift card.
It's not.
So like
It's worse. It's a scam.
Right, but that shouldn't sour your opinion on gift cards.
It doesn't.
I will say this.
They're two corresponding thoughts that have nothing to do with each other.
I will say this.
I got scammed by the Bahamians, and I also... Bohemians?
Not Bohemians.
I don't know. But I got scammed, and I think that gift cards are a scam.
I'll say this, and he'll probably hear this, and he knows who he is, but I'm not going to say any names.
Mhm.
There's someone who frequently, anytime he gives me money, likes to give me Visa gift cards. And, like, will take cash out of the bank, go to the gas station, buy Visa gift cards, and then give me the Visa gift cards. And I fucking hate it. Because just give me, if you are giving me cash, if you owe me cash, just give me the cash or Venmo me or write me a check.
That might be the worst way to get paid.
Yeah, no, it is. It's terrible because then it limits you because, like, you can't, if you have accounts set up to your credit card, you can't then
transfer
use this
that,
money.
or-
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't buy another gift card with this. You
Yeah.
can't, use it in certain places. Like,
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate that I will say. I hate the vanilla Visa
Well,
gift cards.
I think those, like, it's very
Those are
interesting.
probably my favorite type of
Oh,
gift
I hate them.
cards.
I hate them.
See, I don't even view those, like, I don't understand why I don't understand why those are still a thing.
Well, here's the thing: is like growing up, it was cool to get them because, like, oh, you can put them in your Xbox and it'll act like a credit card, right?
Right.
A lot of places you can't do that anymore because it knows it's a Visa gift card. They won't take that as a payment because it'll know it's a prepaid card.
Interesting. So I couldn't buy
Yeah.
like a vanilla Visa card and buy V-Bucks with it on my PlayStation?
Maybe,
Interesting.
but
A
yeah,
lot of
it's
places
so hit or
don't
miss
take
now.
prepaid cards at all.
Yeah.
Like they'll reject Cash App as prepaid.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, I don't. Those are the things I hate the most. Are you give me a GameStop gift card, cool, I'll go to GameStop.
Yeah.
But I'm not. You give me a Visa gift. I've given you Visa gift cards
Yeah.
because I'm like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah.
Like, this really isn't going to help me in the long run.
I used it
I guess
at
I could get
Kalahari.
gas. Did you?
I used it at Kalahari.
And that's the thing is, like, you have to find something miscellaneous to use it on,
Mhm.
whereas, like, I could just put cash in my account and then
Mhm.
continue to live my life.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're like, I guess it's a thing where it's not inconvenient because you're being given money.
Well, and then the person
But-
getting it is spending more money because they have to pay the activation for it.
Yeah, right.
And I know it's only like $5,
But still, yeah.
When I worked
no.
at GameStop, people would buy those all the time, and they'd be like, or people would come in with them
Mhm.
and be like, "Hey, I want to get V-Bucks or I want to get a gift card." I'm like,
Yeah.
"You legally can't.
That's so
you
weird.
cannot use a gift card to buy a gift card." And Visa vanilla cards are considered gift cards.
That's so wild. Yeah, I just feel like those things are used predominantly in scams, and so
Yeah.
why are they still around?
Well, so here's what you do: you call up the elderly,
Mm.
and you
Okay.
tell them you're with the IRS,
Oh.
and that they owe a shit ton of money.
Oh, okay.
And then you get the codes for the cards.
Yeah.
And you can make them get like Apple, Google Play.
Doesn't
Doesn't matter. The
matter.
IRS
Yeah.
takes all of them.
Yeah, they
So-
do. That's right.
Yeah, it's like
I
an
just-
Omni
V-Bucks,
payment.
yeah.
Oh, there's also the scam where they go in and they scan the
Hang
card.
on, sorry. Imagine getting a call and someone's posing as an IRS scammer like, you need to buy V-Bucks.
I would believe them. They work for the IRS. They just
They
told
do,
me.
they do.
The
New
scam
policy.
that gets me the most, well, it doesn't get me, but like, you know,
Always fall for this fucking thing.
is when they go in and they scan the gift card beforehand and then you buy it, but you're not actually loading money to the card. You're literally just sending that money to the scammer.
When does that happen?
Wait, what is it? Break it down again?
So they, if you go into the drugstore,
Mm-hmm.
they have already scanned the card. So
The
when
scammer or the
the
person?
scammer,
Uh-huh.
they've already scanned the card. So when you go and buy it, you're not loading the card. You're sending money to the scammer.
That's
Oh
not...
yeah, that's a situation where they don't even take the cards. They
Yeah.
literally just scan the
And then
barcode on the back.
You go to use this card and it doesn't
Mhm.
have any money on it, but you know you just bought the card with
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff is super. Like, you can do that sort of. I think, I don't know, But I think that you can do that sort of thing with like a flipper, if you guys know.
Yeah,
or any of
yeah,
this. It's like a hacking tool, or like you can.
And you
like,
can buy those, by the way.
They're completely legal.
Yeah.
They're not illegal at all. Like you could buy one right now. I think you can go to flipper.com and buy them.
Probably.
But yeah, I am pretty sure you can like do that scanning thing of the barcodes, and I think
you can do that.
That's how they do that.
To grab credit card information, like through
Yeah,
a wallet.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what's terrifying about
Yeah.
that.
You can use it to scan like key fobs and
Mhm,
shit. So if
mhm.
someone has a
To
key
get into a
fob-
building?
right? So if someone has a key fob and you just put the flipper up to it, you have that key fob now. Crazy.
Yeah.
They're really, really powerful.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about them. I tried to learn about them, but they're very like inside baseball tech.
Well, the thing that sucks too is so when you buy a Visa card or something like that, or even a gift card,
Mhm.
it's not through where you buy it; it's through Visa.
Mm.
So like when I worked at GameStop, we had I think they were Mastercards actually. We had a defective batch
Mhm.
of Mastercards that none of them were actually activated once people bought them. They didn't work. So people would come back, and I was working, and they bought them from me.
Right.
And I got like 3 calls in one night of, "Hey, this card doesn't work. Can I come back and return it? I have the receipt." And I'm like, "I'm not going to be able to process that refund is the issue."
Oh wow!
Because the money didn't go to you.
Because we didn't make money off of it.
That's really wild.
It doesn't go to us. It goes onto the card.
That's really
so like
really
I can give you
wild.
the $5 back.
Yeah, right.
But I can't, give you another card because technically money did come out of your account and go onto a card. It just isn't fucking active on their end.
So weird.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, again, I think like those vanilla Visa gift cards are predominantly used for scams, and so it's like I get that it's a nice gift card. Like if you're a grandparent giving your grandchild a gift card,
Just give
and
them
it's
cash.
Yeah, just give them cash.
Just give them cash. More importantly, I think the moral of the story is if you have a TGI Fridays gift card, go redeem it.
Yeah.
216-859-8699. Let's bankrupt Fridays. 216-859-8699 is the Rebel Hotline. Works for this show or any of our other shows. Of course, we're live every Monday right here at 5 p.m. Eastern on WSRR Radio. But we can also be heard throughout the week on the Rebel Replay. That's Tuesday through Friday at 5 p.m. Or you can check out the podcast. We drop live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern on Spotify, Pandora, Google TuneIn, Apple, Anchor, iHeart. Anywhere you get podcasts, you can get the Rebel Podcast. 10 a.m. Eastern Time. But WSRRradio.com, of course, your homepage for local independent music and all of our showtime schedules and more, like Shaney's Off Air.
Space Ghost.
Coast to Coast. It's on at 3 p.m. during the week. Not Space Ghost, Off Air.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Off Air is on at 3 p.m. You'll have to check with Cartoon Network
I was
when
doing the
Space Ghost is on. I wasn't looking at you. I rarely ever am.
Yeah.
Off Air is on at 3 p.m. The Pigeonhole at 4 during the week. And, of course, the Rebel Radio Show at 10 p.m. Eastern every weekday. You get True Vault Escapades. That's the Fallout-based radio drama from Preston Hardin. Again, 10 p.m. every weekday. But you can also catch the Morning Drive now. That starts at 10 a.m. through the weekdays. You start with Strictly Stritch at 10 a.m. You get the Grab Bag, which is an assortment of multiple different radio hosts. It varies from day to day, and your best selection of local and independent music hosted by them at 9. And then 10 a.m. is the Cleveland Sports Show from Pittsburgh. That's Behind Enemy Lines by Lucas Durazio and Dom Fair. Of course, all of those accessible at WSRRradio.com. You can also chat with them at the Discord server. That's at WSRRadio.com again. You can join the server there. What else am I missing? Thank you to our sponsors, SynergyMusicStudio.com, GenericClothes.com, and Hellbender Vinyl out of Pittsburgh, PA. They make this possible and help bring local music national. They're saving the underground music scene just like WSRR is. And until next time, I've been Radio's Rebel DJ Style. To my right, Shaney.
Bye, everyone.
On the board is Jules.
Adios.
Peace.